Previously on the Saga of Snake. So we're going to retrieve the fragment of Wuthrad at Fort Fellhammer. Along the way, there is a giant camp. And I believe there is one giant and two mammoths. And we're going to take them out. And we're going to soul trap their funky asses. Right, so there may be a frost troll or a saber cat hanging out down here somewhere. Hello. Yeah, it's hot in here, isn't it? Wow. Don't howl, you ran away. That's that. Well, now I gotta soul trap him. I can't believe I missed something that freaking big. Nice. Where you going? Nowhere. That's where you're going. Alright, 2 for 2. Let's go raid the loot chest and head to Fort Fellhammer. Whoa. Alright. I want soul trap again because there may be some spiders. Or a saber cat. Come on, take a shot.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Give me one. Give me another gem. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on. Thank you. A diamond. Woohoo.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
I don't know. Show me one and I'll let you know.
And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
And now, the continuation of the Saga of Snake. Welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition, the Saga of Snake. This is episode 41. And we just got a piece of Wuthrad, but now Kodlak wants to speak to us. So, let's go see what he wants. Sir?
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me.
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Uh-oh. Man, you know you're in trouble then.
I hear you've been busy of late.
I work for the honor of the companions. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Lad, I know what you've been up to.
Uh-oh.
Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Aella knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Let's see. Skjor said it was a blessing from Hirsine.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what's the truth?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoril Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hirsine, we would be granted great power.
And that's how they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
Sounds like witches. Well, let's see. The witches should be hunted down for their trickery.
We'll get to that.
Ooh, good.
It's not so simple as just killing them, though.
Oh.
The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hirsing for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
So is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Let's see. Might I do this alone? I'm not even going to ask that. Or should I ask that? Might I do this alone? Yeah.
You shall have no shield, brother, this time. But the spirit of Ysgramor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy. Talos guide you, lad.
Okay. Well, there we go. One of the early options there, I think it's if you say you're trying to you and Aella are trying to avenge Skjor's death, he'll berate you about you've killed more than I don't know. He kind of gives you some crap about it. Not that it really matters, because the outcome's going to be the same anyhow. Let's check. Option to wipe out the Glenmoril Witches. Collect a Glenmoril Witch's head.
Fancy a game of Iron Hearts later? You go.
So what are we doing here? I told you I don't want to go onto the radio again. It's not that. Well, then what? What are we doing here? Well, if you look around a little bit, I told you I had a little surprise for you. Oh my. Are those actually waffles? Yes, they are. They gotta get a better look at this. They can't believe it. You actually got waffles. Go ahead, man. Sit down. What do you think? They can't believe it. There are actually waffles here. Yep. Go ahead, big guy. Dig in. Alright, Snake, so what did you think? They were fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted. I can't thank you enough. Well, I can't take all the credit for it, you know. The one you should be thanking is my friend Kryman. Who's that? You know, I told you about him. He's the one that helped me out with a couple of issues I had with Emberwood Bar, did some mod testing for me. So, what, that he got the waffles? Yes. I just got them here, but he is the one that got the waffles for you, so that's the one you should be thanking. Then I will build him a statue. A statue in his honor. Kryman the Waffle Man. Huh. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Oh, you're serious, aren't you? Yes, of course. I will build a statue right here. Okay. Well, you know that's up to you. But I'm glad you like the waffles. Um, but you know we've got some more work to do, so we've got to head down to Falkreath. So now that you're all fed and everything, let's see we get on the move. Well, now that Snake is all fat, dumb, and happy. What did you just say? I say now that you're all full and well fed and happy. That's what I thought you said. Yeah, we're going to go track down these Glenmoril Witches. After I grab that butterfly, of course. We're going to stop by Emberwood Bar real quick. Got to unload a few things. And then we'll head down into Falkreath. And there's interesting little details about that. This whole thing with the witches, and I'll explain that after we get done at Emberwood. Beautiful scene, huh? Kind of odd that it'd be snowing, but you know, it's a nice sunny day. Feels warm. But anyway, it's a little interesting thing about the companions when it comes to being a werewolf and the cure for lycanthropy. Now, some of you Skyrim veterans probably already know this. Some of you may not. And for those of you not that familiar with Skyrim, here's a little bit of information regarding that and curing yourself and or others. So, at the start, at one point, there are 6 werewolves in the companions when Skjor is still alive and counting yourself. So we're going to the Glenmoril Coven. There are 4 witches there. If you kill all 4, you can collect 4 witch heads. But there are 6 afflicted companions counting yourself and Skjor. Of course, Skjor gets killed, so now you're down to 5. Aella, she is very happy being a werewolf, and she will remain such. So you can't count her, so now you're down to 4. There's yourself, Kodlak.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Well, go fucking make them, man. Who's stopping you? So that means you've got yourself, Kodlak, Vilkas, and Farkas. Alright, no problem. You're going to end up going and curing Kodlak. But that's where things get a bit interesting. And I found this out the hard way once. Because I collected all 4 witch heads. And after curing Kodlak, I cured myself. And, let's see. What is... I forgot what I have things queued up on. Well, you lost that fight, didn't you? Anyway, after I cured Kodlak, I cured myself. And then I know from past experiences, you can cure the brothers, Vilkas and Farkas. So after a little bit of time had passed, I went and did a stupid job for each of them, then went back expecting them to say, hey, I want to be cured, can you help me out? 3 up, 3 down. It is a busy, busy day in the neighborhood. And that one had a gem on him. Well, I'd say that calls for a quick save. Snake? I'm sorry. What can I say? Man, you know, you got to give me some warning you're going to be doing that. So anyhow, I kept going back. I'd wait a few days. I'd go back. They keep giving me odd jobs, but they never said the option to cure them never came up. So finally, after a bit, I got tired of waiting, so I went and did a little bit of research. And what I found was, if you want to cure Vilcus and Farkas, you have to cure them before you cure yourself. See, I didn't know that. The first time I did that, I didn't cure myself because I was going to play a little bit as a werewolf. Did I just hear some voices?
I'll see you burn.
Ugh.
Do your work.
All right. Ooh. Wow. This guy's vicious. I was wondering when these boys are going to show up. I think we could use a few of those.
No more.
Man, you really are dangerous. Go ahead, let it rip. Come on, man. Those are worth some money. Emerald. Excellent. What's up, man? Where's the howl? Well, it's about time I saw those guys. I'm starting to wonder if my game's kind of bugged out, because normally by this time I would have been attacked by quite a few of them. Now he howls. Haven't seen the cultists except for that time coming down the mountain, which again, it's kind of odd. So anyway, I get online, I do some research, and I find out that if you want to cure the brothers, you have to cure them before you cure yourself. I guess the first time I did it, I was, like I said, I was probably gonna play as a werewolf for a little while, and then I went and cured them, and then I ended up curing myself afterwards. So yeah. The really crappy part about that is that I had 2 witch heads in my inventory, which are quest items. I couldn't remove them. So I was walking around with those things in my inventory for the rest of my playthrough. Every time I open it up, there's them witch heads. There they are. I was just talking about you guys. Alright. Let's get our, let's see, who do we want on this one? I guess I could send in Devil Dog, or... Now, let's send in Voltinator, and just for the fun of it, I'll let him do some damage, and, Lesser Ward. I didn't see that hit. Oh, my boy, he's taking a pounding over there. Doesn't look like he's fighting back much. Uh-oh. Well, I got the tree real good there, didn't I? Alright, you guys, you gotta fight your own.
What was that? I shall not fall! Rain and kill!
Well, my zombie's still going. Yeah, I'm just taking all your stuff. That's right, must kill.
Mirak, help me. Your blood will flow in Mirak. You won't win.
Oh, look at that. I won. Aw, man, I was going to sneak attack you. I'm just taking all their stuff. Alright, well that was fun. Hear what was going on about the dragons, or not the dragon, jeez, the Dark Brotherhood. Nothing happening with that, and then cultists not showing up. I'm going completely the... Did I really get turned around that much? I don't want to go by Moss Mother Cave yet. Hold on a second. No, I'm pointing in the right direction, basically. Okay. Can I get over the hill this way? Wait a minute, what is this place with the teepee? Is this Knife Point? Yeah.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking for you guys. Okay, now I know where I am.
That's your best, huh? Prepare to die!
Fight your buddy.
That it? At your best?
Well, I wasn't really planning on taking on these guys. Oh, he's on a roll. Here. We'll let him do that. We got other things to deal with. Well, I really let myself get turned around there. Alright, might be some wolves up here. Let me see what the soul jam situation is. Got 3 empty lessers, and I have no empty petties. So, we will not be soul trapping wolves. You know, we need to take another trip to Morthal, man, and pick out some black soul gems, because there are a lot more bandits and Forsworn and that sort of thing than there are mammoths. Is this the way to get there? I guess we'll find out. Falkreath looks really nice with these mods. Oh! Let's see. There we go. I'm pretty sure these are lessers. Was that fun? Yep. Okay, I've got one lesser left and lots of commons. I don't think any of the witches are outside. There might be a hag or something. They're not too much trouble. Who the hell are you? Bulbous.
Need something?
Hello.
I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my tastes so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
Yeah, sure.
Then you know that gourmet keeps his identity a secret. I'm hoping to discover who he is so I can tell him how he changed my life. For all I know, the gourmet is a woman. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
That's great. Great. So anyway, talking about witch heads and the companions and the lycanthropy. I don't know why I have trouble with that word, but if you have any thoughts of curing yourself and curing the brothers, make sure you cure them first before yourself, or you'll be stuck with witch heads in your inventory. Of course, you can use console commands to get rid of that. I didn't know that at the time, so I wandered around with those things in my inventory forever. Alright. This is it. Let's get sneaky. That's not what I meant by sneaky, Snake. Snake? But sorry, I can't help it. I'm a little gassy today. Jeez, man, that's the second time. What's wrong with you? Sorry, I can't help it. Alright, let's check this stuff again. One is the sword. I'm going to put the dagger on one. Flames 2, fast healing 3. I might take fast healing off of that. We got frenzy on 4. Hellhounds on 7. Predator vision is 6. Muffles 5, predator vision is 6. So that's what we want for starters. Alright, let's hit it. Whoa, hiccup there. There's one right there. Huh. I thought they were all, elsewhere. Okay. We don't want to get too close to these things if possible. So, paralysis and lingering damage health. And let's use a torch arrow. Alright, now, do I have a weakness to fire? I do. Look at that. Oh, just die. I'm not sure if that's one of the ones we can get the heads for, because I think there's a tunnel there, and one I think over there and one up there. So there's one at the end of each of these tunnels in a little chamber. I don't think this is one of the 4, but we'll know in a second. Yeah. Alright, that's one. Alright, so the big question is, we're going to get at least one more so we can cure ourselves as well as Kodlak, but the other question is, do we get the witch heads from the other 2 witches? That is the question. Because with those, then we're basically... we're going to be committed to curing the brothers. There's no advantage to doing that. Alright, there you are. Looks like she might have her back to me. I wonder if there's any way. See that? I'm not detected, but she's on to me already. I got that torch right there. If I walk past that, I'm going to get spotted immediately. Okay, now I can move. Well, that didn't quite work, did it? Let's see. Let's do that, and we'll grab that. And let's do another weakness to fire. And you're done. Whoa, my body really goes flying. Rock warbler egg, that's vibe. Oh, a Briarheart. Excellent. I was moving around so fast, I thought that said search basket. Yeah, I thought she was going to go down around this way, so I tried to hop up here to come in behind her. Obviously, that didn't work, but... Alright, nothing else. Oops. Nothing else in here worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, you can... If you want, you can cure the brothers. I don't think it matters any way whatsoever. Once you cure Kodlak, the quest line is done, as far as I know. I don't think curing the brothers, or not curing the brothers, has any impact at all. So, yeah. I have 2 witch heads. The thing about it, though, if you want to cure the brothers, you have to wait for some time to pass. You probably have to pick up a knob job from each of them. Wait for a little more time to pass, like a few days. Then you have to cure them, and you have to cure them the same method that you do with Kodlak. So you have to travel back to Ysgramor's tomb with them, each individually. It's just... it's not worth it, really. And there's no advantage to it unless you just want a warm, fuzzy feeling. So we've got 2 witches. Ugh. Man. That's somebody's mother. Ugh. Alright, so we have 2 of them. That's all we need. But that doesn't mean we have to end the show just yet. What is that noise? Sounds like a lot of wind. Okay, there you are. Let's try and stay away from this lantern. Ah, it's a waterfall. That's what I was hearing. Whew, that was close. If you come up here, it's your mistake. Witches never listen. Alright. Let's see. Paralysis with some lingering damage health. I got a couple of those left. I'm not going to use a torch arrow though. Just switch back to good old steel. Uh-oh. Go ahead, buddy. Have a ball.
You are seen now.
Nice job, little buddy. I wonder if you come back later, if their heads will still be attached. If their bodies will still be there. I mean, obviously, if their heads will still be attached, but will their bodies still be here? Do they despawn after a certain amount of time? Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother curing the brothers because there's nothing in it for me. Alright, now, let's see. Where is the next one? Let's put that out. Ah, hello. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that frostbite venom. It's not the most potent poison anymore. And I've gotten myself a little bit turned around here. Have we been in this one yet? There's one left, I think. Another spider. Yeah, there you are. Alright. Let's, if that spider comes out here... Okay. Let's make this shot count. Nope. This. Ah, balls. I wanted to kill that spider and raise it just so she'd have to deal with it. Yeah, go down there and check out that noise. Okay, let me get steel arrows, and then I'm going to use some of that frostbite venom. Revenant.
You belong to her scene now.
I don't think so. Skank. Play with my spider. I can't see anything. Is my spider doing anything? Well, she's on to me. Where's that other spider? I don't see it. Well, here. Meet my doggy. You got this, little buddy? You want some help? Yeah, that would have been a really good kill move. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, good doggy. That would have been a really good kill move if weren't for all the fire. Yeah, we may have to pump up the difficulty. I mean, hog ravens typically are pretty tough to deal with, and I'm not really having a problem with them. And that may make the game a little more challenging than I might like, so we may have to scramble a little bit. There's always something in the water. Well, okay, maybe not. Not this time, huh? Well, that's disappointing. Glass arrows, money, filled soul gem, scaled helmet of imminent destruction. We got a helmet of destruction before. So if I don't have the enchantment, I think I do, we can sell one of them. Another mass paralysis. Fire resistance. That's some useful stuff. That's an ingredient. Slaughterfish scales, huh? Well, I don't know where you're getting the slaughterfish stuff from. That's worth some money. Maybe they had slaughterfish growing down in here. You know, little farm-raised slaughterfish. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I didn't miss anything over here, did I? Sometimes I roll through these things real fast without taking a good look around. Yeah, I think that's everything. Empty wine bottles. You can keep that. Nightshade. Okay. Oh, more slaughterfish scales. And I picked up a couple of wooden bowls because, you know, never know when those might come in handy. Alright, that is it. Let me check again. 2 witch heads. So I can cure Kodlak, cure myself. Now, if you're wondering why not play as a werewolf for a while, I did consider it. Hey, here we go. I did consider it. I did try playing as werewolf once before, and I found myself getting killed a lot, and it was getting kind of frustrating. So what I ended up doing was, you know, killing enemies in human form, and then going back and feeding on their bodies to try and get some of the werewolf perks, and it just got tedious. And you know, every time you get a perk, the next one takes a lot longer, you know, to get to the next perk. And to be fair, I probably didn't give it enough of a chance. But again, it got real tedious. It's like I constantly had to kill enemies in human... Hello. Enemies in human form, and it's like, oh, what's the point? Yep, gotta take the skull. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these skulls, but I'm taking them. It's the notes. Okay. Let's just scour this area real good before we leave. We don't want to leave any good stuff behind. I think that's where we're going to end it for this episode. We'll get back to Kodlak after this. See what's next. Maybe we'll do a little diversion next episode. I haven't decided yet. I got an idea for something that I might want to try, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Take it easy. Have a great day, and I will see you next episode.